You know, some perfumes are like humans. When you first meet them, first impressions, you may not really like them that much. But then when you spend more time with them, you end up loving them. And that's exactly what I experienced with this fragrance right here. Hello guys, my name is Chiki Okafor, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about a very special fragrance, and that is Electimuss London Mercurial Cashmere. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome to Richmond Perfume, the channel for all things fragrances. If you want to know about the best fragrances in the market, some unknown fragrance gems, everything you want to know about fragrance is on this channel. So please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Mercurial Cashmere is the latest release by Electimuss London, and some of you may not really know this house because this house is fairly new. Electimuss was launched by two founders who were part of the team that founded Boadicea de Victorious. So I guess they brought their experience from running that brand, or being part of the team that's running that brand, to create this house right here. And this is a very fantastic house. They have some really solid releases. They have Austere, which is a very lovely fragrance. There is Amber Alcaleria, which is one of the best boozy fragrances in the market right now, in my honest opinion. There's also Sumanus. There's also Imperium, which is like a mixture of Creed Aventus and Nishane Ani. That's how it smells. But you see this one right here? This is a very, very special one. And like I said at the beginning of the video, when I first smelled this, I wasn't really a fan. I just thought it was a typical semi-gourmand fragrance, and I just thought it was just very feminine. I didn't think, it was for me, it was my taste, because, even though I do like a lot of unisex fragrances, when they lean too much on the feminine side, I'm not really a fan. But then I was gifted this by a very good friend of mine, Mr. Sainde's Signature. And when I spent more time with it, I was like, this is actually a really, really good fragrance. And I will tell you what makes it very, very special. Now let's get to the notes. Now you can see that there are a lot of notes in here. But as usual, like I always say, it's not about the notes, it's about how the notes are blended together. What I mainly get here is the caramel. Caramel is the star player of this fragrance. Caramel is like the main note from the opening to the dry down. But there are also some notes that play a supporting role. And the notes that play a supporting role are the cardamom, the tuberose, the iris, and the oud. Now the oud here is like it's almost not there, yeah. But definitely it is there because there's a bit of depth to this fragrance. And you know how oud is here. Even though once oud is in a fragrance here, even if it's not a main player, it just adds, some way, somehow, it adds its own depth to the fragrance here. So I can see, even though I don't smell oud in here, I can believe that there is oud because there's a bit of depth to it. So it's mainly about the caramel, the tuberose, the iris, the cardamom, and the oud. But caramel is the main player, and those other notes, they play a supporting role. And you get this very smooth, fragrances that have caramel, most times they go in a very sweet, thickly sweet, very, very gourmand direction. Like let's say, for example, Fête Délicieuse, and also another example is Viva la Juicy Gold by Juicy Couture. Those are fragrances that have very prominent caramel notes, and they go in a gourmand sweet direction. This one, it is sweet. It does have a bit of a gourmand vibe, but however, it is not very, very thickly sweet, very thick, very dense. It's not very dense, It's very, very airy and very, very smooth. Yeah. So this is one of the few times you see a caramel fragrance that you can wear in the hot weather. I wore this in the hot weather, and it worked well. It worked very well, and that's because the nature of the scent is that it's not very thick and dense. It's very airy and very smooth. You know, it is caramel done in a way that you're not used to. And the reason why it's like that is because the notes are blended so well together. You know, you can definitely tell that caramel is the main player, but it is blended so well with the other notes that it's very, very smooth. And it's not in your face, and it's not as if, okay, all the notes are not harmonious. Everything is blended in harmony, and it's a very smooth caramel fragrance. And that is the first thing that makes it special. It's a unique caramel fragrance. The second thing that makes it special here is that for me, this is the perfect unisex fragrance. And what do I mean by the perfect unisex fragrance? You know, a lot of unisex fragrances here, even though they are unisex, usually lean more to one side. Maybe they lean more to the masculine side or lean more to the feminine side. This one right here is balanced. It sits right on the fence between masculine and feminine. It's 50% masculine, 50% feminine. A woman can wear this, and a man can easily wear this as well. You know, so it, for me, is the perfect unisex fragrance. Not many unisex fragrances are 50-50 for both genders. Usually lean more to one side, but this is the perfect unisex fragrance. It is 50-50 on both ends. That's the third thing that makes it special. The fourth thing that makes it special is that this right here is the most complimented fragrance in my collection. I'm not even joking with you guys here. This has gotten me some insane compliments from the opposite gender. This is currently the most complimented fragrance in my collection, guys. I'm not even joking with you. I'm not even joking with you. This gets me a lot of compliments from women. And rightly so, because it's so pleasant, and it's so calming, and it's so comforting because it's so smooth. This right, honestly for me, this is the smoothest caramel fragrance in the market right now. It is extremely smooth. The perfumer did a fantastic job with how excellently blended this fragrance is. Yeah, so that's the scent profile. Now moving to the performance. How does this perform? This is a beast. When I sprayed this on my white shirt, it stained it. It stained my shirt. It is a very potent fragrance. And honestly, that's what you get with Electimuss, because Electimuss, all their fragrances are pure perfume. All their fragrances are pure perfume. So with an Electimuss, you know you're gonna get beastly performance. This is a beast. It lasts 12 hours on my skin. When I wear it for the first 3 hours, it projects. When I wore this with somebody here, the person was talking about how the whole room was smelling like me. So this is a performer, a beastly performer. And guys, just look at the bottle, you know. For me, Electimuss has some of the best bottles in the market right now. And it's one of those ones that you won't really see it until you hold it in your hand, you know. It is so sturdy, very heavy. The cap too is very heavy as well. And you know, it sits in this lovely box. Very solid box. So yeah, the presentation is really out of this world, you know. This is a very solid release. I'm very pleased with this purchase. I'm definitely going to get other fragrances from Electimuss. The ones that I really want to get, I really want to get Imperium and Amber Aquilera. Although Amber Aquilera is quite on the pricey side, it's going to put a bit of a hole in my pocket. So maybe if I find a deal on it, that's when I'll get it. Because at the price it is right now, not for me. It's a bit too expensive right now. So yeah, that is my review of Mercurial Cashmere. One of the most unique caramel fragrances in the market. Very smooth, very well blended, can be worn in the heat, can be worn in winter, can be worn in spring, can be worn in summer. It's very, very versatile. and it's a beastly performer, and it is the perfect unisex fragrance. 50-50 masculine, 50-50 feminine. That is my review of Mercurial Cashmere by Electimuss. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, goodbye.